Morning friends, happy Thursday, and there's been various articles that have sort of commented on the same thing as this, that there's a bit of a divide between Kate and her sister Pippa. Some of the articles are more sensational than others. Let me tell you what could have caused this little bit of a divide. So last week, Pippa was interviewed for a celebrity glossy magazine in the UK. It went digital first. Pippa was asked why she took 2 separate holidays while Kate was having her cancer treatment. And Pippa's answer was very surprising. And the answer was, well, Kate wasn't ill in the traditional sense. So Pippa was trying to justify why she wasn't by her sister's side and was actually outside of the UK and perhaps didn't think through the words that she used. Not ill in the traditional sense. I mean, if you're having treatment for cancer, you definitely are ill in the traditional sense. If you're not ill in the traditional sense, is it more that you've injured yourself? I don't know. It's all a bit confusing. The digital edition of the copy was changed within about 4 hours, I understand, to a more reasonable answer, let's say. I think that's probably what this article is referring to. The journalists are having a bit of a prod at Kate because they know about Pippa's faux pas, social faux pas. And don't get me wrong, when we're being interviewed about a number of subjects, it's very easy to say the wrong thing and have to correct yourself. Not ill in the traditional sense. I don't know. A bit weird to me. Comments are open. Let me know as ever what you think.
Did you hear that? Well. If you're done with royal cover-ups, sick of media hypocrisy, and the non-stop attacks on Harry and Meghan while Kate and William hide behind lies, hit that subscribe button right now. This is the channel where we don't worship crowns. We don't sugarcoat monarchy lies, and we drag every fake royal narrative into the light. Here, we slam the Kate Middleton defenders, expose the media double standards, and back Harry and Meghan against a system that's tried to destroy them. And today, we're going all in, because Pippa Middleton, Kate's own sister, just did what the press refuses to do. She cracked the facade, she said something real, something unfiltered. She said Kate is not ill in the traditional sense. Let's break that down, because with that one line, Pippa confirmed what so many of us have been suspecting from the start, that the story the palace is selling doesn't hold up. They want us to believe Kate had abdominal surgery, went into hiding, then popped up in a pre-recorded, overly scripted video to announce a cancer diagnosis, and then disappeared again. But now here comes Pippa, and whether she meant to or not, she just exposed the contradiction.
Check one, check.
Not ill in the traditional sense. That's not just a weird phrase, that's a mic drop. That's Pippa saying, I'm tired of the fake stories, I'm tired of the staged photos, I'm tired of the palace treating the public like fools. Let's be real. What Pippa was really saying is, I'm tired of the hide-and-seek games. Because for months, Kate's been missing from public view. No real photos, no real appearances, no live anything. Just one PR disaster after another. A photoshopped family picture that fooled no one, and a video announcement that looked more like a hostage tape than a heartfelt message. And while all this was happening, where was Pippa? If your sister is battling cancer, truly battling for her life, you'd be there, right? Supporting her, visiting her, making a public statement. But Pippa was nowhere, silent, invisible, missing from the narrative, until now. So ask yourself, why is she suddenly speaking up? Because the cracks are showing, because the royal machine can't keep the story straight, and because even Pippa, who knows how these people operate, is done playing the game. Let's not pretend this is about health anymore. This is about image control. This is about a monarchy that lies and spins and manipulates. A monarchy that's perfectly fine using cancer, silence, and staged emotions when it helps their brand, and perfectly fine destroying Harry and Meghan when it doesn't. If this were Meghan who went into hiding, released a sketchy video, and had her mother say she's not ill in the traditional sense, the UK media would explode. She'd be labeled a liar, a fraud, a narcissist, a disgrace. But when Kate disappears for 3 months, edits a fake photo, and then has her sister say something that directly contradicts her diagnosis, the media nods in silence. They respect her privacy. They say she's brave. It's hypocrisy on full blast. And let's stop pretending Kate is just a victim of this system. She's part of it. She plays the game. She smiles for the cameras when it suits her. She vanishes when things get messy. She leans on silence and sympathy, knowing full well the British media will cover for her. But now, that silence is falling apart, and Pippa just ripped the curtain down. Not ill in the traditional sense. Translation: I've had enough. I'm not going to lie for you anymore. I'm tired of the hide-and-seek games. So, what's the real story? Is it mental health, marriage problems, something the palace is terrified to admit? Because if it's not cancer in the traditional sense, what is it? And why are we the only ones demanding answers? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Tell us what you think Pippa was really saying. And if you're done falling for this royal PR scam, subscribe, like, and share this video. Thanks for watching. Stay smart, stay loud, and stay done with the lies. Pippa Middleton's recent statements have sent shockwaves through the royal family. Her courage to speak out has not only exposed hidden truths, but also inspired others to question the narratives we've been fed. As we continue to uncover the layers of deception, one thing is clear: the royal facade is crumbling, and the truth is finally coming to light. Gap 3S. This moment could mark a turning point, not just for the royals, but for all of us who seek transparency and justice. Let's stay vigilant and keep questioning. Together we can bring about real change.